It is Mimi. I am back in your faces, and today I wanted to talk about the subject of forgiveness. I am deeply and passionately about forgiving people who have done us wrong, who have just brought pain into our lives. I am a big fan of forgiveness because I've seen the beauty and the benefits of it. It's not easy. It's not easy forgiving people who have hurt you. And if I start crying, forgive me, because that's how passionate I am about it. And when some people, when you've gone through your own pain and you open up your mouth and you're like, you know what? I would never forgive them for this and this and that. Oh my God. It's like my little wings are sharpened and they're literally flopping harder and harder, ready to fly so fast and so high into your spirit. And to just really trying to convince you, not talk you into it, not force you into anything, but just to convince you of what's really going to happen if you don't forgive. We have no control. Like I said, if I cry, forgive me. It's truly my passion to forgive. Like I said on the last video of authenticity, my name is love and my name is peace. And anything that I do in the form of love and in the form of peace, I am going to thrive. And forgiveness is my peaceful side. And I just want to touch bases on saying this. As long as we are dealing with human beings in this world, if you're an adult, you probably have been hurt or you will be hurt. Sorry to really mess up your hopes, but you will be hurt. And it's not probably the other person's fault to say, yeah, they probably know what they're doing. Hear me out. It's because somebody else hurt them. And because somebody else hurt them. It's like a trend that's carried on in the heart that stays up here in your mind. You keep records of what people have done to you. You keep records of what has been done to your whole entire lifetime. And you carry their memory every single day. And it takes one instant, just one moment of somebody just making you mad. And just uproar the anger inside of your heart, and it all comes out like a stampede or like a volcano ready to erupt. That's what happens. Like, perfect. Unforgiveness, it's like a volcano ready to erupt. Because when you hold on to things that people have done to you and you store it in there, you're still going to deal with people every day. You're still going to get up and go out to work, to wherever place. You're going to get up and survive life and go through your life. You can't avoid pain. You can't avoid human beings unless you just stay in your own house all the time. Somehow you have to pay for it, so you have to work. Or somehow you have to make your ends meet. You have to eat. So you got to go out there and bring in food or shelter or take care of loved ones or take care of whatever you got to take care of that's in your life. You have to deal with people is my point. And you can't avoid pain. Now remember this, when people do you wrong and you knew your motives were pure, if you knew your motives were right, if you were just being the person that you know how to be, just being kind and loving, and people turn around and mess you up, oh my God, I'm begging you guys. It's easy to say just forgive them, but it's a lot harder to advise you to not forgive them, because what happens is this. You're going to take that anger with you. You're going to think about it. You're going to keep playing it over and over and over and over. And the more you play it over your mind, the more you start up the anger. And the anger turns into bitterness. And the bitterness turns into rage. And the rage turns into hatred. And once it hit the hatred stage, it's hard to get it out. It takes the power and the mighty of God to remove hate from the heart. It's like, I want to say, when people do us wrong, it's okay to feel angry. You're going to feel that anger. As a matter of fact, feel that anger. But you have to get it out. You can't store it in there. And it's like, to me, I have I analyze everything. And I want to say, pretty much unforgiveness. It's like a sign of, I just said it a while back and I kind of lost track of mind of it. Okay, the point is this. I'm gonna get back into that, I promise. The point is this. If you hold on to it, there it is. It's back. Thank you, God. This is the thing. First, you feel the anger. When somebody hurts you, you get angry, right? Right. And then the anger turns into rage, right? And then the rage turns into bitterness. And then the bitterness turns into hatred. And then the hatred, oh my God, ain't no telling what's going on. So it's like you're literally eating your food. You take the food from the plate, you put it in your mouth, you chew it up all the way down, and then you swallow it. The swallowing process to get down to your belly as far as food goes, the swallowing process of unforgiveness is hatred. Like I said, you get hurt first. You feel the pain, you feel the anger. Well, the anger, sorry. The pain, the anger, the rage, the bitterness, and down to hatred. The point is this process to pain. And before it turns into stages and stages of pain and hate and bitterness and rage and all of that, you have time to get it out. You have time to do something about it. You have time to just get it off your system. Don't let it go down the heart. Don't swallow it in. Swallow it in, meaning you hold on to it for such a long time that it gets down to your heart. Because once it gets down to your heart, it is hard for you to uproot it on your own. Only God can help you get it out. I have been hurt. We all have. By family members, by friends, by lovers, but just regular people out here. And to be honest with you, not everybody had good motives and not everybody meant to literally do it. Seriously, because everybody's dealing with some type of issue every single day. And everybody reacts according to what they have stored in their hearts. I came up with this thing. People act according to what they want, but they react according to what's in their hearts. Again, people act according to what they want, and they react according to what's in their heart. Their reaction is what causes everybody to act the way they do. Back to, forgiving. When people do you wrong, you gotta let it out somehow. I don't advise anybody to be revengeful. Because if you're revengeful to hurt them back again, you're literally giving your power away. I am strongly passionate about nobody controlling me. I don't believe in anybody controlling me. I don't believe that. Because somebody who hurt me is not going to come into my domain and tell me, get up, go take a shower, go to bed, eat, don't go out, don't date this one, don't do. It's like when we hold on to unforgiveness, it's a mental language of telling you, you can't do this, you're not going to do this, you can't do this, you're not going to do this. It's like the other person ordering your mind and telling you what you can or cannot do. I'm sorry, nobody in this world. I love my mother. I love my family members. Nobody has the right to tell me what I cannot do. You can advise me what to do, but as far as when it comes to pain, I'm speaking in terms of pain. If somebody hurt me, you will not have control to tell me what to do. And this is what unforgiveness done. It breaks down those bonds and the ties of controlling you and letting you know what you're gonna do. For instance, you have a friend, and that friend does you wrong, and the friendship goes off course, and you guys are not getting along again, and you're not talking to each other, whatever the case is, and you hold on to that. Now you tend to play that over and over and over and over again in your mind, and you tend to hold on to it, and you just, you know what, for the sake of nobody ever hurting me again, I would never do this again, I would never do that again, I would never allow this and this and this person to come into my heart ever again. That's what I'm talking about. Making up your mind that nobody is ever going to get in your heart. Nobody's ever going to tell you what you can or cannot do because the other person hurt you. You can't let people control you. You can decide the fact that this person hurt me, I will see to it that that does not happen again. I'm gonna forgive you, but now there's a fence between me and you. If you go to, like, in the country, when anywhere that has a fence, there's a limit to where you can stand, and you can't cross over to that world or that other side without their permission. Now, you hold power to the permission of what people do to you. I strongly believe everybody deserves a chance until they prove us that you're not worth that chance ever again, or you're not worth that chance. That person who hurt you, not the other people. Don't get it out on the other people who did not show you that side. Everybody deserves a chance. And not everybody's out here to hurt us. Not everybody's out here to hurt us. A lot of people have bad motives. I strongly agree with you. But there are very few people out here who really genuinely are in our lives to restore our hearts, to just offer peace and to offer love and to just offer the support, to bring out the best in who we are. God is faithful. He is truly, truly faithful. If people do you wrong for so many times, He's gonna send people down into your life to just support you, to restore you, to just bring in what you lost back into your life. You can't let people control what you're gonna do. You can't let people control you. You can't say, because I loved that person, or because I did this far and I went that far out of my way to help you, and you just took that for granted, or you just turned around and betrayed me, or you just turned around and hurt me. I would never do that to anybody else. Wrong. Don't do that. You give away your power by doing that. It's like literally somebody coming into your home, tying you up, and telling you you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. Yet they don't care about you. Why would you give somebody that much power over your life? Forgiveness is pain. You have to be really humble. This is why it's so strong to have a relationship with God. Because if you do not have a relationship with God, you're going to find it so hard to forgive people. You will. But if you had that connection with God and you know that, you know what, God, you've always been faithful in my life. I've never seen you turn me down. Because what I've needed, I can look back into my life and I can see your faithfulness. Once you have that bond with God, you know He got you. So when people hurt you, I strongly urge you, get it out. Cry. I cry a lot. I'm very, very sensitive, emotional. But that's a good thing, because I get rid of all the intoxications that are not needed in my body, my spirit. I get rid of all the dirt that my spirit doesn't need. Do you know your spirit gets dirty? I just figured that out. It does. When you hold on to negative things, that's adding dirt to your spirit. So make sure that your spirit does not get dirty by holding on to unforgiveness. Get on your knees. Cry it out. Punch your pillow like this. Just punch it.